Welcome back to the Chesnoid FC Creator Club mode, lads. We picked up points again yesterday in an unlikely game as well, and we hope to do the same today. We think we found a play style that works, provided I can firm up defensively. We think we might have found a play style that at the very least is helping us create more chances and may well lead to wins and points on the board as well. We start with a shock game though at Molineux, but it's top of the table Wolves. We showed that at the end of the last episode, Wolverhampton Wanderers currently top of the table with a game in hand on Liverpool. Unbelievable. Chelsea and Arsenal down in 7th and 8th. City 6th as well, although they've only lost one game. They've been drawing far too many. And Manchester United are yet to lose. Ourselves and Brentford are yet to win. But there's plenty of time left in the season to turn it around. And like we said at the end of yesterday, all it takes is just a run of like 2 wins in 8, 2 wins in 10. And you're right back in the fight. You're right back in the fight. Wolves to start away. And then Newcastle also away from home. Then West Ham at home. And Watford at home, which is going to be a giant game considering where they are in the table right now. Newcastle also are down and around us, I think, in 18th place. So big games today. Well, probably considering there's kind of a relegation 6-pointer with Newcastle and Watford, we might make it like Wolves, Newcastle, West Ham today, then Watford, Villa, Everton and Manchester United tomorrow. So we get kind of a very important game in both episodes. And we'll sim the Villa away game and play Everton at home and Manchester United away tomorrow. I think that's how I'll work it. Right. I mean, we know what's going to happen. We're going to have 3 very difficult games. And if we're lucky to come away with a win, then fantastic. But just keep the points tally ticking over, please. Keep the points tally ticking over. Evidently, we're struggling a little bit for stamina. And this busy Christmas period is only going to make that even more frustrating. Hyde can start, actually. Hello, little money spider on my arm. Tickling me quite awfully. Right. Let's throw McGee in at right back as well. Game on, Wolverhampton Wanderers. Game on. Semedo, Connor Cody, Max Kilman, Roman Saiz and Johnny at the back for them. Ruben Neves, Leander, then Donker line the midfield with Trincao, Raul Jimenez and Daniel Podence again. The front 3 for them as they were earlier in the season. But John Ruddy gets the nodding goal ahead of Jose Sarr, which is a surprise. Sarr was very good for Wolves against us earlier in the season. Maybe that might offer us the opportunity to score an extra goal or 2 against a weaker goalkeeper. Trincao down the right. Player that is very talented on FIFA 22 and in real life too. I've actually enjoyed watching him whenever I've seen him play for Wolves. That's hit Uwe Martin, trying to use his physicality to outmuscle the Wolves men there. But we do get the ball back and there's a counter of sorts if Hyde can get in behind here, which he can do. And he's away here, Hyde. He's not rapid. Nobody is in our side, but he's got some pace. And that is going to find Pracer. And Ruddy can't gather it in at the first attempt and has to clamber for it a second time. A chance created on the counter that very nearly led to a 1-0 Chesnoid FC lead. Oh, the pace from Podence. So quick. Newcastle have scored in their game as well, which is not good news for us. As we mentioned, they're one of the sides at the bottom. They're playing Norwich as well, who are another one of the sides that we thought would be involved in a relegation fight. Oh, some of the passing from our team just isn't up to scratch. Raul Jimenez. Nice interception by Uwe Martin. Come on. Let's get a goal. Let's get ourselves the lead. We've gone behind and had to come from behind in every game that we've gotten points in so far. Let's... Oh, come on, please. Let's put together a move and score a bloody goal. Then Donker. Across to Neves, quickly to Jimenez. Trying desperately not to have players drawn well out of position. Look at the space for Podence at the back post. Oh, how's the defender missed that? He's gone to clear that and he's just not swung his leg at it. I need to see that back. So the ball comes across here from Semedo and the defender's gone, nah. And then almost gone to take a touch. He's like, no, I'm not going to clear it. What are you doing, mate? Jesus Christ, nearly cost me a goal. May still if they score from the corner. That was inexplicable. Ruben Neves is a set-piece specialist as well, so will deliver a good ball. And we get a clearance this time. Segura hacks away. Not sure how many minutes are left added on at the end of this half. Please, no mistakes now. Raul Jimenez in behind. Don't score from there. Oh, keepers at the near post can actually save this year. I love that. Ruben Neves with a corner. Can he find something better this time? Potentially. Trincao with the overhead kick, but comfortably gathered in by Khan. 0-0 at half-time. It's not very often we've been able to say that. Jimenez. Nice tackle. Well in, lads. Come on, then. Up the other way. Oh, God, that touch was terrible, wasn't it? Never mind, eh? I thought we were on for a counter-attack. Then Hyde had the touch of Jekyll and Hyde. Podence into Dendoncker. He's offside there. I purposefully stepped with the defender, and we've done well there. That's excellent defending. Wolves have got Liverpool next, which is, as it happens, a massive tie at the top of the table. Podence going off here, and Pedro Neto coming on for Wolves as they make a change to try and get themselves in front. Pedro Neto, a very good player, as you well know. But I'm hoping we can hold on. The goal's gone in the Southampton game. Southampton are... Oh, I can't remember where Southampton are in the league, actually. I don't think they're down with us. They were when we played them, but then they battered me and pulled themselves away from the relegation zone. And it's Leicester that are winning in that game. Good touch and turn there by Pearce. Nice to see some good possession play when in possession there, rather than constantly having to look for the pass, because left stick dribbling doesn't feel anywhere near as effective this year in the game. Try and get that through there. Yeah, that one risky pass, and it's cost us the ball, but Segura's got the ball back again. Get it out wide. Oh, again. The quality in the pass is just not there for us at the minute. I need kind of that midfield maestro in that one centre mid spot. We've got the two CDMs sat holding, and I need someone to pop up in the like available for transfer or loan. That no keeps. Oh. Panic stations. I need someone that I can throw in this role here with where Segura is, that's kind of better than Wills and better than Segura, that can play that killer pass when I need it. I'm going to bring Woods on. I'm going to throw him there, but then move Eaton there. And Eaton, I'm going to drop him actually to try and put him in a centre forward role. Come on, boys. We've played really well again in this game. We are... No, don't say it. We're close to another point, is all I'll say for the time being. We're close to another point. No. Brentford have scored a second goal. No. No. Brentford are going to get a win. No, Tottenham. Thank you for the point against me, but oh my God, do not let Brentford beat you. I wanted to be not the last team to get a win in this division this season. Ruben Neves is going for the worldie, but it's not going to work. I'm going to bowl this out. Please have a long throw. Excellent throw. Counter-attack. Come on, then. Yo, I tried to get there to play the ball over the top to the man out wide. Have I, by playing risky passes like that, given them the possession back in the final stages to get the winning goal? I certainly hope not, but perhaps so. Nelson Semedo, I'm trying to force him into going backwards. That's a decent delivery away by Grogan. Well done. Okay. We'll get another point, and for the very first time this season, a clean sheet too. Yeah, it finally happened. There were two things remaining for us to do this season. A clean sheet and a win. One of two done and dusted. Excellent defensive performance from us in that game. Slightly lucky with the ball coming off the post with that Raul Jimenez header in the latter stages, but thrilled to have been able to get the clean sheet. We weren't as creative as I hoped we would be. Oh, Spurs, you sons of bitches. Brentford get the victory. We're up to 4 points, but we're now the only side remaining in the division without a win. But that's back-to-back undefeated games, back-to-back draws, and we're getting so close to the win. I can taste it. I can feel it coming. Just want us to attack with more energy. We were really determined out there. We were really determined out there, at the front and at the back, to ensure that we kept them out and to try and score that goal. Big result for Newcastle to draw them further away from the relegation zone. And now we have Newcastle to try and get ourselves back towards being outside of the relegation zone. Newcastle away next. Williamson and Pracer are slightly tired, but they'll be okay to start. Big performance again, please, gentlemen. Let's head up to the northeast and get a result. All right, Newcastle. Fresh off their victory against Tottenham, Carl Darlow in goal. Jacob Murphy, Fabian Schär, Jamal Lascelles, Federico Fernandez and Jamal Lewis. Joe Willock, Sean Longstaff and Miguel Almiron. Callum Wilson and Joel Linton. Alan Saint-Maximin on the bench is terrifying as an introduction. Hopefully they don't call on him. Hopefully they need to, though, because we are going to take the lead. Let's wait and see. But I can't. I'm still flabbergasted that we've been able to keep a clean sheet against top of the bloody table as well, might I add. Thank you very much. I'll have that as well. Well, in scale. Nice to see a bit of interception intelligence, defensive intelligence from my backline there. And looking for Eaton here. And he's in behind. Eaton's onside. We lead! A goal for Chesnoid FC at St James's Park. Nobody apparently wanted to... I'm trying to do a celebration. Celebrate so I can take a screenshot for a thumbnail. Let's go! Let's go! The boys. Yes! Come on! We lead in the northeast. Wills. I'm waiting for the run from out wide. The Linden forward. Wills through that gap. Williamson. Some space out wide here for Hyde. Pull it back. Look for Williamson. Early shot on the left foot. Well blocked. It's going to fall back. Hyde. Wills trying to get the shot away. Oh, nearly. Nearly two. Nearly two. We haven't scored 2 goals since the Liverpool game at the beginning of the season. But, oh my God, we were close to a second there. Early doors as well. But just because I'm getting excited going one way doesn't mean I can get overexcited defensively. We may have kept a clean sheet against Wolves, but we absolutely need to keep another one here. And if we do keep back-to-back clean sheets, we will win a game of bloody football in the Premier League. Which is not something I thought I'd be saying this side of the January transfer window, if you asked me, prior to the game against Wolves. Wills across to Pracer. Driven towards Hyde. Can't get it under control. That's a lovely ball into Willock. And here's Wilson. And now Joel Linton in behind. Dangerous. Oh, what was that? It was dangerous. And then he's inexplicably just given it straight back to me. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that very much indeed. Scale down the line into Hyde. I'm just going to try and keep it till half-time now, I think. I'm not even going to bother to try and look for a second goal. I just need to keep the ball away from the AI. And that's going to be our best chance. It's been our best chance over the past couple of games. And that's how I've played the way that I have to get the results that we did against Tottenham and against Wolves. Keep possession and they can't harm you. I'll tell you what, we're building well, though. And if Eaton can hold his line and turn away, we might have the opportunity for a second. Wills trying to squeeze it to Williamson. Back to Wills. From the edge of the box. Blocked. Get to it first. He hasn't. Williamson will put the pressure on. It's going to be 1-0 to us at half-time, though. We're leading a game of football in the Premier League. 45 minutes to go. Into Wills. Williamson is showing a little bit of fatigue now. And with the nature of the fixture list at this stage of the season, I may be forced to take him off sooner rather than later. But can he get us a goal before he does come off a little bit later in this half? Didn't quite really have the angle I was looking for there. You can see Joel Linton has gone off for Newcastle and they've made a change. I'll show you who it is that's come on in his place for Newcastle United. If I switch there, they brought on Santi Munoz. Not that Santi. Another Santi Munoz that's now signed for Newcastle at striker. It was just a match made in heaven, wasn't it, really, after the goal films? If you haven't seen them, Goal and Goal 2, certainly, were the two best. Goal 3 was a bit shit. But Goal and Goal 2, two of the best football films that have ever been made, as far as I'm concerned. I thoroughly enjoyed them. And hopefully you guys are aware of them, and I'm not just making references that just show my age. Hyde, back to Scale. Into Wills. You can see how Eaton has come short for that, but so many men back here for Newcastle. The AI do drop so deep. We'll try and whip this with Hyde. Oh, it's a lovely ball, and Shea will give us the corner. Cleared away. Come on, let's get a second. Let's get a second. Let's get... Oh, at least a clean sheet and hold on for a 1-0 win, because I'm not sure a second is coming. Oh, it's a lovely turn by Jamal Lewis. Scale trying to deal with it. Can't. Almiron through to Santi Munoz, who's in behind. Carr with the save, and to be fair, so far in this game, a rare save as well. Almiron to take the corner. I am going to take Williamson off now. Gilbert will have his chance to play for the very first time. I haven't used him yet, so I'm looking forward to see if he can actually do something. He also is left-footed. It might be Segura time sooner rather than later, but for now, I'm going to leave things as they are. I might actually bring Segura on for Pracer just to give me a little bit of extra quality in possession as we look to keep the ball away from Newcastle United. This is their first corner of the game, believe it or not. Martin's won that header. Can Wills win that? He can't. Can he get up, and chase the ball out towards Almiron? Oh, is he onside there? I'm not sure. Grogan gets there. Well, we've certainly seen an improvement in defensive efforts with Grogan in there. He might be lower rated, but he appears to be more solid defensively than Burnett. Almiron onside again, waiting for the cross. Scale puts the tackle in, and now the pressure is starting to build in front of our goal for Newcastle United. Almiron with his third corner in as many minutes. Win this header, please, Uwe. Oh, big German at centre-back really does do a fantastic job for us, albeit with the worst defensive record in the league. Almiron, no foul, and over the bar. Another corner, oh, come on. 20 minutes to play. They're making another change. Here comes Dwight Gale for Callum Wilson. 2 changes at striker in this game. Still no Alan Saint-Maximin, thankfully. Away, please, Wills. Let's keep this clean sheet, please. Almiron, he's got a runner that's in. No. Oh, spectacular save indeed. Very, very necessary as well. Gilbert out to hide. And I'm just happy that the ball still hasn't ended up in the back of our goal. Jacob Murphy going off for Newcastle with 3 minutes to go, and Ryan Fraser coming on. I'm taking Pracer off for Gash. And we're also taking Wills off for Pearce. And hoping that fresh legs in the midfield can help us keep hold of what we've worked so damned hard to build in this game. Really not long to go now. Palms are starting to sweat. Heart starting to pound. Pulses racing. As the minutes tick by feeling like hours, there is not long left to hold on. Almiron through the gap. No. Lewis. Scale, don't tell me that hit an arm. It didn't. It's going to find Almiron. Good save by Carr. Oh, my God. I know that you guys are as nervous as I am right now. 1-0 Chesnoid FC with minutes to go. Stoppage time at the end of the first half. Almiron with the delivery. Away, please. Well up, Pearce. Excellent header. Step, lads. Step. Get out. Playing the offside trap to try and force the line forward. Fernandez to Joe Willock. Gale tackled. And please, please, ref. Yeah! Win! A win in the Premier League! Yes! 2 clean sheets. 3 straight undefeated games. 3 points in 1 go. We found the playstyle that suits us. Oscar Eaton with the goal. Oh, if you haven't hit that like button yet, you bloody well better do now. Oh, come on! Bring on the next game. I'm going straight there. As we're here on match day, you can see from the league table that Brentford have won another game. It wasn't actually on match day 16. They lost that. It was on match day 15. Not sure who they beat. They just lost 4-0 to Watford, which doesn't do us any favours considering Watford are also a relegation threatened side. Who did they beat? They beat Leeds 1-0 at Ellen Road. Great result for them. We are now 5 points from safety. 5 points from safety. West Ham are 14th. Not having a great season. Not having a bad season as well, to be fair. They've only lost 5 games. They've drawn quite a few. If we can pick up another point, I'd be absolutely thrilled. Oh, such a weight off the shoulders to have gotten A, a clean sheet, and then B, the win as well. The relief is just unbelievable. Hopefully now we can start to play with a little bit of freedom, knowing that we do potentially have wins in the bag against some of the sides around us in the league. We're at full strength. And we go again. Actually, yes. No, I tell you what. I'm going to take Wills out of there and I'm going to put Pierce in. And I'm just going to move him up slightly. So he's registered as a cam and gets a little bit of a boost. Right, that one change. Just had a little bit more quality on the ball. Come on then. West Ham at home. West Ham with Lukasz Fabianski in goal. Ryan Frederick, Cesar Diop, Angelo Ogbonna and Masuaku. Souček and Alex Kral alongside him. Fornals, Lanzini and Yarmolenko with Mikhail Antonio up top. It's a decent side for West Ham. A really decent side. Zuma on the bench. Declan Rice there too. I mean, we should lose this. In theory, on paper, we absolutely... I mean, on paper, we should probably lose every game. But this certainly is, of the three that we played today... Yeah, even with that Wolves team, of the three that we've played today, this is the game that, on paper, we should lose. But somehow, we drew 0-0 with Wolves and we've beaten Newcastle. Can we make it 3 in a row? Corner for West Ham after 22 minutes. Yarmolenko to deliver it into the box. And away. I would rather Eaton didn't try and bring that down there and just let the ball travel out of the box. For Linden to Vasquez. I see the movement on the the right-hand side. I try and spin the man. Oh, he wasn't actually as close to me as I thought he was going to be by the time the ball got there. Pracer and Pierce. Look at that run from Eaton. Williamson is with me. That's what we're missing still. That final pass. Frustrating, but that's where transfers will come in handy. Williamson with a nice turn. Oh, tackled. Fuck. Just as I was trying to find that final pass again. You get the chance to get it off there. City have equalised against Wolves at the top of the table. Oh, and Fornals is quicker than Verlinden, evidently. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have dived in there. I was trying to get the ball or take the man. Lanzini, and given straight to me, thankfully. A waylaid pass. Vasquez to Eaton. Oh, no. Don't cost me a goal, please. Fornals, Lanzini, Fornals. Out for a corner. Oh, please don't concede. Fornals with it. 10 to go till half-time. Oh, that's a decent corner, but the keeper should come for this. He did, and then decided against it. Catch it, please. Well done, Zachary. 0-0 for now. Vasquez to Pracer. Hyder's tucked in centrally, and that could offer the opportunity to play Williamson in, and showing great strength there against the defender. I'll pull it back. Oh, Pierce was there waiting for it on the edge of the box, but I couldn't find him. Man, I cannot wait to get a little bit more quality in this team, because I'm sure we'll start to unlock backlines a little bit more regularly when we do. Still haven't scored more than 1 goal in a game since the Liverpool fixture, but points are starting to come, and on today's evidence so far, clean sheets too. I think the reason that I'm keeping clean sheets at the minute is quite simply because I'm keeping the ball away from the opposition. I'm having to play that way to create my own chances because we don't create that much otherwise. But because I'm doing that, the opposition are having less opportunities to create their own. As such, there's less danger at the other end and we're able to stay a little bit more solid defensively. It's the way that I'm being forced to play because my players just aren't good enough to kind of fly at oppositions, but that slow, patient, composed approach is working for us. Kral, it's given away. They've won it back again. Lanzini, Yarmolenko inside. Oh, nice bit of pace from Lanzini. Will he cross it? He will. Oh, no! As if! Get out! How on earth that cannoned back to them, I've no idea. I'd have been furious if we'd have conceded there. Deary me. Verlinden into Pierce. I'll switch this. Try and build the play on the other side of the field. Hyde brings it down. Not an obvious pass yet, but there's the ball through that gap. Williamson has the runner of Hyde going again. And Eaton is there in the middle. Oh, but can't get there. Half an hour to go. Still 0-0. And Souček, I'm trying to force them wide. I have narrowed my play up defensively in the tactics as well. I've actually done quite a bit tactically to try and ensure that we're defensively solid. It's obviously not the tactical changes I've made. Obviously, still aren't working that much with regards scoring goals. But until then, we have started to solve the defensive issues in the side. But that was just a really well-worked goal. People left on their own in the middle, and there was just too many attackers. There were not enough defenders. Manuel Lanzini gives West Ham the 1-0 lead in the 71st minute. Just as I am talking about our tactical changes to improve our defensive situation, we then concede. But still, it's been a fantastic episode regardless. Arguably, the best one of the saves so far. Certainly, with regards to the rewards for our efforts, it's the best of the saves so far. Verlinden's touch was so dead there. 15 to go. We're going to try and keep them out from scoring another, and maybe we'll find an equaliser. Essentially to Thomas Souček. See the movement on the far side. Scale gets a good block on it. That might drop this side of the bar. It hasn't. I was hoping the keeper would be able to get there to catch it. Yarmolenko's shot blocked well by the defender. They're taking Manuel Lanzini off, and Vlasic is coming on. I made a couple of changes as well. Prior to that previous Yarmolenko chance. There's a good header by Thomas Souček, and I think that was Michail Antonio in there challenging with the goalkeeper. Souček. Oh, that nearly deflected kindly for Michail Antonio. I've brought Wills on in the midfield, and I'm tempted to make another change as well, but for the time being, Hyde has actually provided decent opportunity for us on the right hand side. He's not that high rated, but just that extra little bit of pace in a couple of areas has really made a difference to our starting lineup and to our overall play. Eaton out wide has certainly offered more than he did when he was central, and similarly Hyde has offered more from the start than he did when he was on the bench. Pearce with the turn. Williamson there, one man, stay on side here. Eaton, second man. Back to Pearce from the edge of the box. It's on target. It's saved by Fabianski. It's a corner for potential of an equaliser as Declan Rice comes on for West Ham here. Come on then. Delivered hard and fast. And that's going to deflect off Declan Rice for another corner. Only 2 minutes added on though. We're going to have to do really well if we're to find an equalising goal here. But Williamson could win this header. It's actually gone backwards. And they're going to win the foot race to that with Michail Antonio. We're going to lose, unfortunately, here at home against West Ham United. But overall, we can't be disappointed with the episode. 4 points. We've doubled our... more than doubled our points tally in today's episode alone. Do that moving forward, and we should be, well, not as much of a write-off as we are. I cannot guarantee survival at this rate, or at this stage. I absolutely cannot. But we are now 6 points from safety. But if we can beat Watford tomorrow, oh, if we can beat Watford tomorrow, absolute scenes for the absolute mad lads if we can beat Watford tomorrow. That is all for this episode. Oh, actually, no, not yet. Look at that. Position change for Lorenz to centre-back. 61 rated centre-back. And let's train his defensive stats. I want to train his pace as well. So, heading accuracy, stand tackle and slide tackle going up. It's the defensive awareness I want to get up as well. Let's do that. I'm not too fussed about his slide tackle, but I want to get his defensive awareness up, because that's what is the main thing. We'll do stopper, defensive awareness and stand tackle, and his pace and his physicals. He might be very good in the long run. He might be very, very good. I might just change Hyde now to a left foot. For some reason, it's just annoying me having an unchanged thing there, or just constantly having the notification. I'll do wide playmaker. 6 weeks, 2 weeks as a support winger. Okay, let's do 2 weeks as a support winger. Improve his defensive work rate. Maybe we can get even more out of him. I will actually, first things first, I'll change him back to a right winger before we do anything else, and then we'll start training him elsewhere. Right, boys, it finally happened. It finally happened. Clean sheets, plural, although 2, not 3, and a win. Up the Chesnoid. Oh, up the Chesnians. 6 points to safety. It's not over yet. I'll see you next time.